Is this the ultimate Stark Varg hard enduro build? I don't know, but it is my favorite bike, and as we run through all the parts on it, let me know. Is it the ultimate hard enduro bike build? Is it the ultimate Stark enduro bike build? Let's get right into it. This is a 2024 MX Alpha, meaning it has the 80 horsepower. I have 50 hours on this bike, and that is over the last couple months of riding. What we started with, I guess we can talk about the handlebars first. We have the handguards, of course, and then they pivot. This is my clutch. But no, it's a rear hand brake. We do not have a foot brake with this bike. You kind of need the hand brake for hard enduro. Using this as a clutch, I know that's a big word that everyone wants to talk about with the electric bikes. No, it does not have a clutch, but you do use this a lot of the times to slow down that rear tire, and it kind of works that way a little bit. Suspension, the suspension has been revalved. It has been resprung by Factory Suspension Works, of course, and it's pretty necessary. This is the MX version, so it came out of the box super stiff, and we softened it up to get it better for the hard enduro stuff. But it is the best suspended bike I've ever ridden, and that's comparing to Husky's, KTM's, gas gases, all the WP stuff. The KYB, with the mix of this frame and the way that Stark designed this bike, it's the best suspension I've ever ridden. Front tire, we're running the Michelin Enduro Medium with Nitro Mousse bibs inside. This tire is a little bit stiffer. I like to run a decent mousse, so it's right around 12 pounds if you're thinking about it in PSI. This tire is unbelievably grippy, super low. I love it. Then we also have disc guard, of course, important to have that. If we kind of come back this way, foot pegs and skid plate. We'll talk about the skid plate first. This skid plate is from AXP. It has a slide guard for the linkage. Is it necessary? Maybe, maybe not. Stark did a really good job making it so that the linkage is up, tucked high. You're not gonna be catching it, but for me, I like the peace of mind when we're bashing it through rocks and making sure that nothing really goes wrong and you don't break your dog bone and have to spend a lot of money getting a new one. Foot pegs, these are Raptor titaniums from Raptor. You can see a sweet little engraving there. The Raptor titaniums are 10 mil back. They are not down, just 10 mil back. Puts a little bit more weight on the rear tire. It's just, in general, a more comfortable ride for me. Gearing is something we actually changed. We changed the front sprocket. I'm not sure what it came with stock, but we went down a tooth in the front. I think we left the rear. The reason we did that is to push that rear tire back. We are running 140s on this bike. You need to get more room so that 140 clears the mudguard. Let's talk about this tire. I love running this Geomax Enduro EN91 EX. It is the 140 version. Another great tire is the Michelin Extreme. You can throw a blanket over the two. But if you notice, we are running the Nitro Mousse Pro Lock system in here and the 5150 mousse inside, giving it a super soft hard enduro setup, which is exactly what we want. You see our disc guard. This is a solid disc guard from Bulletproof. It's just a great product. It's a lot stronger if you are hitting it and bending them like I was. That solid one gets rid of that problem. Hands down, my favorite thing about this bike is the electric motor, of course. I think back to my KTM and my Husky. I had to do a bunch of motor work, whether that was putting in a new head and dome, doing an ERM flash from TSP, or doing the oil delete kit. It's all this crap you gotta do to get the bike to run right. Where with this bike, you say I don't have enough power and you drag your finger. If you wanna adjust how the regen works, same thing. And you have those maps that you change on the fly. So as I come into different sections, I'm using different maps all of the time. I will say some of the add-ons we're gonna do, we're gonna have get a guard for this This is that kind of weak aluminum. It's easy to poke a hole in it. This is where the gear oil goes, and you just change that. But so we're gonna get a guard for that. They make guards for this side, and they make guards for the motor side on this one, but it is dry parts on the motor side, where of course this is holding your oil. That's basically it. I mean, I know we didn't run through a lot of stuff because that is the beauty of this bike. There's less to break, there's less to put on, less to fix all the time. I'll throw up on the screen here in a second a breakdown of the Stark bike build cost, and then we'll compare it to the cost you'd have to do on a gas bike. Not a Yamaha, because that'd probably be an extra couple $1,000 with your starter. So overall, what are my thoughts after 50 hours on the Varg and of course doing the build? I talked about it a little bit in my last video, but it is my favorite motorcycle. The control you have, I think it's the best hard enduro bike out there. I also think gas isn't going anywhere. It's just another option we have. I am loving this motorcycle. It's great. And once again, the cost of the build is cheaper than if you were to do this on a gas bike. Just overall, the Stark is a great bike. It's so much fun to ride. And I really think that everyone needs to experience it at least. You don't have to go out and buy one necessarily, but once you experience it, you'll see why so many people praise it on these platforms.
Too slow. You have to do a mini splat at the bottom and then